back to back another one for you guys because I'm going to crank these guys out for you and just get shit out. And I do have the news that I said I was going to give you about the shows, well, primarily the Game Chronicles. All right, I'm going to give you the updates because that is the one thing that is guaranteedly almost ready to go besides the IRL stuff. All right. I'm going to give you a little bit of insight on what's happening because I have a general idea of what's going on. It's in active production right now. So let me lay it out for you because this may or may not be interesting to you. If you're not really a gamer and you don't really enjoy just watching gameplay, then this is probably not for you. But if you enjoy gameplay, genuine gameplay, story, stuff like that, not a bunch of shit talk on screen, this is probably for you, especially whether it's for games that you like to play and you just want to get a little piece about, or maybe you've already played them and you just want to relive the story, or maybe you need help with it because these are full playthroughs and you'll be able to get and I'm hopefully going to provide good ways to play these games. So there's a bunch of reasons why these will exist, and they are broken down into episodes. And what I will probably do for certain things that have puzzles and shit like that, I'll probably break them down into even shorter versions from those episodes just so you can have them if that's what you're specifically looking for. But again, the Game Chronicles, the way it's going to work is each series is going to have a certain amount of episodes for that. For example, I will tell you the first two that are going to drop. The first two that are going to drop is Soul Reaver 1 Remastered and Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered. Those are the first two that are going to launch. As of currently right now, one is in production. The other one is already done. You could probably guess which one's already done versus which one is being in production. One is a little longer than the other. That being said, one has 12 episodes. It's already done. Okay. That would be the Soul Reaver 1 Remastered. That has 12 episodes, not counting the intro video. That is from start to finish. That means every episode is a portion of the game and leads closer and closer to the conclusion. Some episodes, some like, again, the Spider-Man, I don't know exactly how many that's going to be yet. We have a bunch of them already in the barrel, but we're still going. That's most likely going to be much more than the Soul Reaver one. But it's still going to get released. If it's 12 episodes all the way up to 40 episodes, it doesn't matter. However many episodes it takes to finish a game, that is how the series will work. And they will be launching once they're done. So, for example, Blood Omen's ready to go. I just need to do some post-production shit, graphics, stuff like that. But they are already ready to go. So once all that post-production shit is done, that will launch. And hopefully by then the Spider-Man is ready to launch as well, so that I can launch that alongside it. So let's just say it is. Now obviously there's going to be much longer episodes than the Spider-Man one versus the Soul Reaver one. But let's just say the Soul Reaver one is going on, so it's the Spider-Man one, and I finish a third one. Don't know what that will be yet, but let's say I finish that one. That will still get launched while the other three are going on. They'll be going on, and then so forth and so on. Once a series is done, it will be released in an episodic form. So there's going to be plenty of game releases on a daily and weekly basis. Okay, the way that I have it planned right now is there's going to be 2 episodes per series per week. I don't know if this will change. It's all up for to see how it performs. But like, for example, with Soul Reaver, you're going to get 2 episodes per week. One episode will launch on a Monday. The next episode will release on a Friday. And that will go all the way until the episode is at its final. Same thing with Spider-Man, except on different days. We're thinking Tuesday and Saturday. And maybe another one I'll do Wednesday and Sunday and whatever. It doesn't matter. There is no rule or rhyme to this. It's whenever I think the scheduling should work. Sometimes they'll release together on another. There might be 3 or 4 games series of an episode that releases on one day. So you might have 3 different games per episode that are 3 different games that have an episode that launch on the same day. It doesn't matter. We'll get there when we get there. But there's going to be a lot. But we are starting the Game Chronicles with those 2 games. We are starting it with Soul Reaver 1 Remastered and Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered. Once those are done, don't you worry. We are going to do the entire, well, maybe not the entire, but we're going to do most of the Legacy of Kain series because it's a favorite of mine. Soul Reaver 1's already done. We will be doing Soul Reaver 2. We will be doing Legacy of Kain Defiance, and we will be doing Legacy of Kain Blood Omen 2. I don't know if we're going to do Blood Omen 1. Blood Omen 1 is still a little rough. It's not something that I really think I want to play in a Let's Play series. It was never really, I love the story of it, but I was never really fond of the gameplay. We'll see how, if it's a requested one, maybe I'll do it, but we are definitely doing the other 4. Spider-Man, we're going to do Spider-Man, all 3 of those. We're going to do the Spider-Man 1 remastered. We're going to do the Miles Morales one, and we're going to do Spider-Man's 2. We have Deus Ex series, so we're going to do all those games, all the Deus Ex. We're going to do them. We're probably going to do Cyberpunk 2077. I could sit here forever telling you all the games that we're going to do over the next several years, because it's going to be an ongoing series. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I put out the polls before anybody asked. The reason why I'm doing it the way that I'm doing it with not being on camera is because I put out a poll, and they were pretty neck and neck for a while. Some people wanted me to be on camera. Some people didn't care. I did some test runs. I personally, I don't mind doing shit like this where I'm giving you information on demand, but playing a game and being on camera without an audience to interact with is not something I enjoy. I can do that with movie reviews. I can do it with game reviews. I can do it with vlogs and stuff like that. But when it's something that needs to be interactive, doing it without a crowd it sucks. It's not fun. So that is why we opted in for it. It was a mixture of the polls that pretty much pointed in the direction of not being there, and of course the way I felt. So that is the reason why I will not be in the gameplay. I will be in the very first intro video of each series. So for example, Soul Reaver 1 Remastered, I will be in the very first video that will launch alongside the very first episode. And that will be me explaining why I wanted to do the game, what I expected, how I feel about it, give you a little bit of insight about it. And I'm going to do that for every series. You'll get one video of me explaining things and going on, and then the rest is just gameplay. So again, we have a lot planned for that. It's going to be ongoing forever. I have across so many different platforms. And like I said, some of them will be regular gameplay. Like, for example, the Blood Omen and the Spider-Man. Those are unmodded. Those are straight gameplay. So you can enjoy them as they are. Deus Ex, I am most likely playing them modded. And the reason why is because I've already beaten them a long time ago, the regular way, and I just want to have fun with them. So if you guys don't want to see a modded gameplay, I will always let you guys know when it's modded and when it's not. You have no fear in me trying to like sneak one over you. I will let you know. Deus Ex, the series itself, will most likely be modded. Because I've already beaten them. I just want to have fun with them. They're really fun with mods. So I will be modding those. Some games will be modded. Some games will not. And I will absolutely 100% let you know which ones are and which ones are not. Don't you? I have no shame in letting that. You guys can come watch it or you don't. If you don't want to watch somebody play a modded game, you don't have to. Of course, we're going to do drop shows whenever we can. Those are still going to be live, so you guys can interact with it. And we have other live shows and stuff that are planned as well. And I have other stuff planned with VC Lauren that I will later announce once I have more information. But this video is primarily on the HUELESS Vision Game Chronicles and how that is going to work. A lot is coming with that, guys. I will be releasing more. I'm really hoping, as you are watching this now, I'm hoping that as of the time I'm saying this, that will release within, both of those will release in the next week or so. And those will be up to off to the go, and then we can start releasing other shows and starting to record other Let's Play series and so forth and so on. So a lot is on the way. A lot is happening. I hope you guys are excited as I am. I enjoy making this shit for you guys. I enjoy doing these things. I want to see all your feedback and comments in those comments. And then we'll get the website prompted and everything else. So again, HUELESS Vision Game Chronicles is coming, and it will be airing with all the other stuff like the IRL show that we have coming out, Our Little Corner, Grim Tales Deep Cuts, and the drop shows and so forth and so on. So again, a lot of stuff's coming, a lot of stuff is changing, but I think it's changing for the better. So thank you guys again. That is me for now. Wanted to give you all these weekend updates once a day, bang them out as much as possible. Thank you again for being patient and following me along this journey. And stay tuned for all the things that I have coming your way. Till then, guys, I will see you when I see you. Peace out.